Hello friends, back with the first video for April cycle 2024 semester 2. This is for all streams, decision science. Let's move to first question. Calculate the probability for the following statements. Draw the probability tree diagram also. In a medical college of Pune, a class of 100 people, 30% people likes to have misal pav on the farewell party as per the Google form survey. Remaining people have chosen vada pav. Out of those who have chosen misal pav, 50% said that they would eat only Jain misal pav. Well, 30% of these have chosen vada pav. Also said they would have Jain vada pav only. What is the stack percentage and number of people who will have Jain food including misal pav and vada pav? What is the probability of selecting a person who would eat misal pav given that the person's diet type is Jain? Handmade drawings of the diagram is prohibited. Prepare it with the help of softwares like MS Word. Okay, so first we'll focus on the theory part of it, where I will make one more video where I will try to give you a little directions how you can do it in the Excel and MS Word, the diagram. Okay, so for the answers, structure of probability, I will move to the chapter 4, 105. Page number I'm in third chapter. Okay, moving to 4.3, I believe here. Yeah, structure of probability, where you can start the brief explanation about it. So since the question is of solving the problems, you can look for coming close to 500 words is okay here. This is where is a sample space, how it has been shown, and also marginal union joint, so that this will help you how the problem is going, and it will help you to connect the dots. These basics you can take up. You can just take it for like a small amount of information. You can write it down so that you can come close to 500 words here. Marginal union joint conditional probabilities. So this is where we will also understand the two conditions what has been given for us to find out at the end. So this is where you have some activity which comes very close to our activity what has been given, and how the tree diagram looks. This is what you can clearly see here. And finally, the vegetarian eats govan bread. So similar condition we also have it for the problem given. Okay, so activity 115 is what I tried to mention. Yeah, this is the activity which is coming very close to our explanation of problem in the given conditions. Okay, moving to question 2. Write the interpretation for the following regression model. You are advised to run the analysis using the MS Excel. Here, Hiranmai Dhar, an entrepreneur who is running Pashmina, a store of Pashmina shawls. She is targeting customers via social media application. She has chosen Instagram as a platform and had also chosen Reels to advertise her products. She's looking for a forecasting model to understand the impact of number of likes of the Reels demonstrating product and its sales in the number of units. So write the regression model, discuss the R square and multiple R, discuss ANOVA, discuss the significance of independent variable and B1 value. So this is the values what has been given: number of reels, number of units sold, number of likes of each reel. Again, this is a problem question where you have to solve it. So theory part of it you can focus coming close to 500 words. So let's go ahead. 7.3. I'm not able to go directly. 275. 7.3. So introduction of a simple regression analysis. This is where it gives you a very simple formula how the regression is. Then you have 7.6 coefficient. Standard error of the statements. Okay, currently we don't need that, but it's good to know. Yeah, coefficient of determination. This part of it you can write it, some portion of theory. Then demonstration 282. Yeah, I think this is the one. Yeah, this is one of the problem you can look for to understand the regression formula, but very vaguely, not coming close also. Then we are going ahead with introduction 306. Introduction part of it, multiple regression model. Then you have multiple regression, interpreting the multiple regression model, again 321. So multiple regression model. So this is what is the output and how you have to interpret the values. This is very important for you to write down the final conclusion of your problem. Okay. Yeah. Moving to next question. Draw an appropriate chart for the following. Also write your clarification for choosing that graph. For each variable, identify a time series component present if you consider the long-term pattern. Table sources production of commercial crops from the RBI. Note, here you are advised to use the softwares like Excel for making the graph. Copy them and paste it in your assignment file. Snapshots are not allowed. So this is very clear instructions. So obey these instructions for scoring well. Here is the table of crops what has been given. This is the ears, groundnuts and lactons, then rapeseeds and mustards, and then it is soybean. Okay, forecasting 336 and 337. So here you have a small amount of information about the forecasting and time series components, so that you will easily understand how the data what we have given and what are going to be the results, so that we can interpret the outcome. Okay, the last one, write the sampling plan for the following study. Also write what is recommended according to you, census survey or sample survey. Imagine yourself doing PhD in NMIMS. For one of your research paper, you do require a primary survey to understand the social media consumption of LinkedIn users. The goal is to understand why they are using LinkedIn, for how many hours a day, and their activities they do on the same platform. You do have to research questionnaires in your hand as per your proper literature study. Now the question is about survey and data collection. Okay. So we can start with the sampling. 232. This is a sampling, reasons for sampling and reasons for taking a census. So here you get good amount of understanding for you to go ahead what is good and what is not bad, definitely. What is the reasons for taking census and what is the reason for sampling. Then you can justify your answer. You can select either census or you can select as a sample, and then you can justify your answers. Reasons for sampling, reasons for finite population. Again, we can go for random census, random sample technique. Then 252. Sampling for a finite population. Just run through. Maybe you can just write it in a summary way that summarizes, because it's just a 5 marks question, and give a very solid point to point information for you. You have to come close to 500 words, but yeah, very precise and good amount of assumptions what you're making here when you have this study to be done. Okay, so thank you so much and all the best, students, for your assignment. And if you want me to solve any other solution for any other assignment, please do let me know in the questionnaires on the email ID mentioned here. Okay, thank you.